Okay, the Bonsai Anonymous again. And as usual, I started a project without having any bonsai soil, so I've got to make some. But that's okay, because it's going to let me, once again, use my nice present that my wife got me. And what it is a set of sieves. Okay? Starting with this big one, and then some more. There's the next size. We go in the order, of course. Next size. And the smallest size. And what happened to this one? The biggest one. Fit this? I don't know. I think it's the same as this. Well, it's very close. Very close. Okay, so the deal is that bonsai soil, from what I'm learning, needs to have everything less than a 1/16 of an inch taken out. Okay, and how do you do it? Well, here's my mix that I made just now. There isn't any charcoal in here, but that's okay. We'll have another time. So all I do is we put it in here, like that. And as we sift, not only are we mixing the soil up, we're also getting rid of all the little pieces. And I didn't, when I first started, I didn't understand why you would want to do this. And now that I've done it for a little while, I do understand, because these little pieces here, even though they're innocuous, they're all little tiny pieces of bonsai soil, at the end of the day, they end up at the bottom of the pot, kind of coalesced into bricks, more or less. And I'm expecting that's what I'll see when I do get back to the Schefflera here. Okay, so this isn't too bad. No, isn't too bad. Now, what do we do with this? Well, it's dirt. Okay, it's dirt. I put it in with the dirt, and I don't know that that's great, because it's going to do the same thing there as it did before. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is sift these large pieces out. Okay, and to do that, I take all this, put it back in here. Okay, and then I think I'll put it in here. Sometimes I just almost meet myself coming back doing this stuff. My thinking is not as good as it used to be. And some of you might say, well, I knew you before. I knew you before. Yeah, okay, that's true. You're in the dirt bag. You're in the dirt bin. And now over here. Over here I have my soil that's been soiled to get rid of the 16ths. Put it in here again. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to use, again, I'm going to use this one to sift what I have here. And what will happen is everything's just going to go through, except for there's a real big piece. Okay? It's all going through. And when we're done, what we have is basically these twigs. A few rocks, I don't care. But these twigs, they're gone. Okay, then this can all go away. And maybe put it in the right order this time. Okay. Here, and here. So I haven't seen the results of this yet, because I've just started to do this sifting. And I think it'll take a while to see the results. I already know the results of using it with too much clay. And that's why this Schefflera here has to be repotted, because I'm sure we're going to find at the bottom of this pot some of that small stuff, because I didn't ever sift before. And come on, let's just do it. Okay, now I got this little bit here. I don't know if that's going to be enough or not. Well, if it isn't, we'll start over. Okay, we're back to the Schefflera now. Let's put these guys back. Now, if I knew how to edit, I could do this a lot easier. Okay? And I'm noticing that I'm just about out of power here, so we probably won't finish this, but we'll get started. All right, I brought some of this lava rock because I didn't put it in before, and we can use a little more volume here. So let's get it in here. It's already doesn't need to be sorted. Okay, so next is we start to look at this plant. Okay. Got a nice polished rock. I used to put polished rocks in. And okay, so what we have here is my original bonsai soil. It might be some of Paul's, I don't know, but I don't think so, because it's much more like dirt than anything else. And what we don't need is regular dirt in bonsai. Okay? We don't need that, because what happens to it is it gets packed at the bottom, like we're going to see, and nothing can get through it. And by that I mean no water can get through it. So it just sits in the water, and that's not good. Okay, so let's try a few things here. First of all, I'm trying to get this off. It's been on there for a while, and it definitely did what it needed to do. And if I could do this without scoring you too much, that would be great. All right, that's good. Let's get you out of there. Same, like that. All right. Down here is my pail that has my bird food, wild bird food. And I use the lid when I have something like this to get out of the pot. And it's going to work all right. I think it'll even pull past those things. Okay, good. So there we go. All right, so it's not too bad. The bottom, it kind of falls apart, and it's not too waterlogged. So I think this one probably would have been all right without being repotted. But I'm kind of checking to see what happens with the different kinds of soil that I've used in the past. Okay, so I need this mine right. This one will do. I got my wife got me this fancy new lanyard for my vape, and it's just really pretty and nice. It's cold here today. Okay, I hope you can see what I'm doing. It's probably dead by now. That's all right. But what I'm doing is I'm getting rid of the dirt with this little rake. Now, I can also do it with my hands and my fingers. It works okay, and I'd probably get to that. But doing it this way is the way they do it in real bonsai, with these little forks or root hooks, one or the other. And of course, they all say you can do it with something like this or this or this. You don't need to have the expensive one. And to which I reply, this is not an expensive one. I think it's made out of bamboo. It's all crooked, and I think that one might even be broken. It doesn't matter. It's doing the job. Okay, so there's some of the dirt off. And if you look, you'll see lots of roots, and that's what we want. Now down here I see some moisture, but I do see live roots too. So it's all going well so far. And okay, another topic while I'm doing this. What do I do with this dirt? Okay, it's been used. And I think at a certain level, I think most bonsai enthusiasts would have to admit that you're not supposed to reuse this. I mean, it says it. Why? Well, there's a lot of reasons. It has all the bugs in it. It has all the diseases in it. Okay, so that's a weird root. I'm going to try to use some of these big roots. Okay, there's a big old rock. I don't know what he's doing there. Well, sort of do. I think maybe at one point I wanted for this to be a root on rock. It's a small rock, so I don't think it was that rock, but I don't know. I think there was a time when I thought you should elevate plants in the pot using, I don't know, rocks or whatever. That was before I tried to do a root on rock, which is really fun. I like that. And a few of mine have survived. That's pretty good. The thing about root on rock is that it takes a long time. You can, not me, but it's possible to take nursery stock, and I'm not at this point yet, but it's possible to take nursery stock and turn it into creditable bonsai, or at least pre-bonsai, in about 5 minutes, if you know what you're doing. That's not me. I don't do that. It takes me a lot longer. And the reason you have to do it in 5 minutes is that you might be doing it as a business, and you need to find a way to get to the maximum number of plants in the minimum amount of time. Okay, does that make sense? The maximum amount of plants in the minimum amount of time. So these guys are all girls, you know, they're girls too. They go to the nurseries. They're known at the nurseries because they're the ones that come in and ask to see all the dead plants, more or less, or the ones that are close to dead, because those are the ones that have interest as far as doing things with them. Crooked trunks. See, I'm scarring the root here, and I really don't want to do that. So I'm going to stop right there and take a look at what I have. Okay, first of all, I'm going to get my scissors out. A couple here I don't want. This one is one I don't want. I thought about it a little, but ultimately I decided no. Now, okay, so, alright, so let me look at this for a second. Alright, all this is the dirt that has come out of this pot where the plant was. And we're going to put him back in this one. And let's see. I don't know if I dare put him on a rock or not. Let's look at one of these. I don't. I don't. What does this look like? No, that's not happening. And I should have known, because before it was a disaster too. Okay, so all right, so we're going to put you in here. I'm going to keep some of these, and I'm keeping them up a little bit above ground. All right, now comes the problem. And the problem is that I still don't think I have enough bonsai soil here. Let's take a look at how we want this to look. That's the front. Okay, I'm going to do it. It's going to be a better front. Yeah, I think so. This is a better front. Actually, how about that? Well, I think we're going to do it this way. I think that's the front. Okay. No. Some here. Not quite. Nothing here to hold you in. Make some more. About half as much as I need, but there might be enough time to hold you down. Not more. Okay, more. Just gonna sit. Yeah, we'll sit. All right, let's go make some more. Let's turn off the camera. I'm sure it's off already. All right. Okay, now it kept going. All right, we're gonna have to go make some more bonsai soil, so this is gonna be a three-parter.